All right. Let's get going. Let's see. We have the improved Model C. And we have the Barge Barrow. And I think we're still on the level 2 missions. Actually, wait. Yeah, okay, we're on the level 2 missions. Let's hail the nearby friendly system, station, whatever. Let's take all the missions available here. Except the you'll visit a new system one. Okay. Wait. Okay. We're not taking the contact station one yet either. No, actually. You know what? Turn around and go back. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. This one's top speed is 53, and your top speed is 40 something. Not too bad. Okay. We have not a whole lot here. We do have the ability to do some mining. Yeah, okay. So we need to, if experience has taught me anything, it's that copper is amazing. So we really need to go and hit up the ship graveyard some more. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of stuff left to mine there. I think I'm going to order the barge to fly over to the ship graveyard. Okay, I'm really curious what this unknown signal is. Some of these are actually quite useful and valuable. Okay. It's just a carbonoroid. Okay. Let's drop by the other station here and see if we can pick up any missions. Most importantly, any missions that we can turn in immediately for a little bit of money. Okay, we have a contact. We have a different destroy pirate base. We have a faction conflict I'm not interested in. And that's about it. Okay. Good deal. What are we going to need for the hypercoil factory? Wait, we own a coil... Okay, wait. We own the blueprint for a coil factory. We just haven't installed it anywhere. Okay, that's good to know. I just need to get probably processors around. Let's go take a look at the barge and see what we'd have to do. Ugh. Okay. We are short processors. Yeah. We need 2 more processors. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Alright, let's roll up on this place and take all of its stuff. Go ahead and nuke the whole place. And then, of course, we're going to immediately take this back and probably sell almost all, or not, if not all of it. We definitely need a larger crew. Kind of a serious problem with having two ships like this is that your crew is spread out. But anyway. Well, that was mildly silly, but anyway. Oh, what was the manual control? Control D, okay. I'm kind of curious. I haven't used direct control mode in a very long time. Whoa! Oh yes, we're in 8X mode, that's why. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to have direct maneuvering control. We'll let the AI control the guns. Anyway. That said, direct control is definitely not the most efficient way to manage this. Let's get over here. Yeah, we need more crew to run the mining laser effectively. There we go. I think the angles or something like that. Not actually completely sure. Hello, Dread. Was thinking of picking this game up. It's definitely worth a grab. I used to enjoy the old pre-Steam version, and this one is much more interesting than that ever was. It's the same basic kind of combat as the old pre-Steam version was, but it's got a lot more stuff to do other than just shoot things. Let's see, like that's probably fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play this for the next few days, I don't know. Sneak some X4 in yet this week and make a mix between the two or something. Oh. Get alert, we've got some food. Oh, that's fine. Okay, how close are we getting to full? Actually, not very close at all. Alright. This one actually has some parts that aren't steel, I think. Well, yeah, not much though. Alright. I have the blueprint for the coil factory, so I need to get that going, because that's good money. And that will give me the ability to get the hypercoil factory, which is even better money, and more importantly, important parts that I need access to. I think at this point, I'm mostly... Okay, we're full. Let me check my inventory here a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. We'll clean this up. Okay. There's a pirate base you can blow up later. I kind of want to get at least deck cannons before I go out to the pirate bases. Get something big and chunky with, well, there's some gold. I probably could stop mining the gold. We'll get it later. Eventually, we'll probably want to do drift mining along the belt. Okay. As far as selling crap goes, I think we're going to sell most of, but not quite all of, our metal. And then we need to buy... Well, not sure what we need to buy just yet. We need to fit a coil factory in. I could put one right here. Like that. Or, better yet, I could put it over here like that, which would get us the adjacency bonus. That's actually a good idea. Okay. So we have all the factories we have available at the moment. Hypercoil obviously is going to go in somewhere in here yet, but... Yeah. Everybody back on board? Alright. I'm tempted to keep mining the ship graveyard just because. I'm also tempted to go mine the asteroid field for copper, because that's value. And what is this? Looks like it's probably an abandoned ship. Nope, hyperspace beacon. Boring. Okay. Looking for copper. Oh, there's some uranium. Uranium's good value. And what is this? Another hyper beacon? Okay. I noticed there were several patch notes over the weekend about fixing desyncs. Okay, that does not look like a place that I want to go to. There's probably something of value in there. However, I want a beefier ship before I go tie them on. Okay. I thought we had a explorer mission left. Yeah, we do. It's just not showing. Want 28. We have 28 out of 31, so we would need 3 more signals. Okay, this one, and that one, probably. That would reveal the area pretty effectively. Let's go explore over there. Meanwhile, there's more copper. Oh, the crew is still out. Oops. Think we'll be okay. We're not going too close to that pirate base. Just fly past it. You're fine. Alright. Barge borrow, buddy. Let's keep going. Copper. Mine copper. Yeah, I think we're going to do spirals in here until we run out of copper, basically. Although I should probably make a few modifications. You output to there, please. Thank you. And then let's go ahead and turn supply mode off. Fill this in with coils. Fill this back in with iron the way it was originally supposed to be. You would split it, iron and copper like that. And then you output to there. Yeah, that's good. Well, decent anyway. Okay, onward on the search for copper. Technically, it'd probably be better, faster, to not waste all my time mining and instead just go fight stuff until it gives me all the resources I need. But I can't help it. Mining is fun. Wow. Carbon. Don't mind if I do. Oh, one of the side engines is no longer accessible. Oops. That's not going to be easy to fix. I don't think I can even fix that at all reasonably. Yeah, I can't really fix that. So we'll just do this instead, I guess. Actually, do I want to use... do like that. Actually, no, we won't do like that. We'll do like this. Okay, that's kind of cool. We lose a little bit of speed out of that, but... yeah. There's really not any good way to get into here without turning this around or something. I don't really want to do that. Actually, on second thought... yeah. Gotta turn off mirroring. If we did like this, we could still have all the doors we wanted. We could also put a side door over there to get to the engine area. Although, actually, I don't think I'm going to change the armor I've added. Because I think I can do something cool with that. Okay. So we would need to delete that. Like that. Okay. We'll leave the extra armor there because it looks cool. Okay. I thought that thing had carbon in it. Maybe we mined it all out already. Must have mined it all out already. Copper. So... oh, there's a... identified something. It's a jump beacon. Let's go over there. What the heck? Don't remember ordering mining that. Okay, whatever. A little bit of iron never hurt anybody. I probably just drug the box a little too big or something. Okay. Suck up a bit of copper. Okay, then we just go ahead and hang a little wide from our previous line. Okay. Got a little more copper here that we gotta pick up next. Okay. We really don't. The adjacency bonus, as far as I can tell, just gives extra speed. It doesn't like produce more from less input or anything special like that. So really it's just kind of a nice, cool little tweak that isn't actually valuable in any way. But yeah. If it actually increased efficiency, it'd be well worth trying to pack them all together, but the factories already run so fast that it is not a limiting factor for at least any of the basic ones. It might be a bit of a factor for like ammunition factories, but I don't even think that it is for those. Simply because you can't haul the stuff away fast enough. The limiting factor is how much crew you have, at least at this point. It might turn around later in the game. Okay. I think we've covered most of this place. Yeah, we've covered most of this place. All right, good deal. So, on to the next place, which is, I guess, over here. Carbon, don't really care about that. But it does have copper next to it. Carbon's probably pretty valuable later because it used to make diamonds. Hello, random pirate. You will help me complete a mission. Thank you very much. No, we're too slow. We'll catch up with him eventually. These guys tend to be on fixed paths, from what I can tell. And so eventually he'll stop and turn around, and then... well, then we will have him. Bump the speed up a little bit. He's gonna pull out of range. Okay. I really don't want to run into that pirate base. This guy's gonna run out of range soon, so we'll have to manually guide in. Chase him down. But he has a quest objective, so... okay, let's swing a little wide here. You should be coming back through here soon. Not sure how long of a course those guys normally have, but a lot of them don't seem to be that long. Yeah. Let's get over here a little ways, so we're far enough away from the pirate base so they don't see anything. And lurk around the asteroid belt waiting for him to come back. Well, actually there he is. Not sure where he's going. he might have a circular route, in which case we're going to want to wait for him somewhere along the route. Of course, you need to check out that signal eventually. Let's do that right now, actually. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can get out ahead of him and intercept. Nope. Not quite. If he does go back to the up here, which is where we saw him first, the best bet is probably actually get on this path and head back up and meet him. We are assuming that he is following a circular route, which might be a big assumption. I really hope we didn't lose him. I think we lost him. Let's park over here. Not so close that these guys are visible, but over here. And we will just go back to our mining. Okay. Speaking of which, there's our lovely little target right there. He seems to be following a different route. Maybe he's just actually roving around. I was pretty sure these guys run fixed routes, though. Well, we should have enough storage space to just suck up everything that was on him. Then we'll have to go transfer cargo. But anyway. Back to copper mining. Okay. There we go. Over here for more copper. And a little more copper. We'll go grab this uranium so I don't forget about it later. Don't know if I'm going to sell the uranium. I might just keep it around until I can refine it. Depends on how long it's going to take me. Okay. Here we've got a random something or other. And it appears to be leaving. I really need to put bigger engines on this. I don't think I have the blueprints available for the large one. Yeah, I do have the blueprints available. I just don't have the resources to buy it. Okay. But I definitely need to put bigger engines on this thing. It's way under-engined at the moment. Okay. Well, let's just sit there for now. Back to what we were doing, which apparently has been finished. Hello, survey. I managed to survive somehow. Is there no resources around here? This is... Okay, there we go. Gotta say, this seems like a pretty poor asteroid belt. Okay. Why is the game paused? Oh, must have paused when I clicked out of it. I don't really like games that do that. I know why they do, I just don't like it. All things considered, it's a pretty minor complaint. Alright, there was more copper over here? Yes, there was. You know, I should probably stop mining copper before I get any fuller than I already am and go sell at a nearby station. Also, I should probably have my combat ship come in and fit it with larger engines. I'm fairly happy with the speeds of the barge because, well, it doesn't have to be fast. But okay, let's go ahead and sell, well, none of those because they don't want to buy any from me. How boring of them. I guess we'll have to fly over to the other station to do our selling. Hopefully they have some capacity because this one's full. There's one drawback, having the barge be a bit slow. It is moderately expensive in time to get anywhere. Okay. Let's see what we can do in the way of engines. Tempted to just put another set right here like this. We're running pretty tight for a single small power generator though. Let's try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What in the world is up at that station? Okay, what's our top speed now? 89. Alright. Not many things will be able to run away from us now. Take our money from that. Carbon delivery. If I had just a little more carbon, I'd take that because we'd be able to do it. Alas, I do not have a little more carbon. Hypercoils. How much are they going to pay us? No. Tempting, though. Go ahead and sell our cargo. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted that one. Okay. Will they buy coils? Yes, they will. That's a nice chunk of cash. Okay, the next thing we really need is the hypercoil factory, which we're going to buy right now. Now, I'm reasonably certain we can't place a hypercoil factory yet. Yes, they are very expensive. Not actually all that large, though. We could fit one in here by getting rid of that airlock. Hello, Sealuth. See, I survived my forced social outing. Yes, I did. Somehow. I think I probably want to put the hypercoil factory here. It'd require me to move that, or remove the second airlock, but I think I can survive without 2 airlocks. Does this thing... Yeah, okay, it does have fire extinguishers. I was suddenly like, I wonder if this has fire extinguishers. Okay, so it looks like we have actually everything we need, except the 8 circuit, or the 8 CPUs. Okay. Does this place have any CPUs in stock? It obviously doesn't have enough, but we'll buy 4 of them. We're halfway there. It looks like we need about 10k more to complete this, which we should probably be able to get out of selling coils. We have a surprising amount of copper ore still on board. If need be, we can always sell a few hypercoils too. Matter of fact, maybe we should take that hypercoil delivery. 40 of them. Yeah. Just need to wait for the trade to finish. Okay. Give us the money. Ammo delivery. Nah. They can just manufacture their own ammo. Thank you very much. How big is the map? Pretty big. This, what we're looking at right now, is the first system. So this area is just the first system. From there, you can do hyper jumps to... Oh, let's see. How do we get to access to the big map again? Somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. And then there's bazillions of different systems in slowly increasing difficulty, spreading out from the center. And you can generate larger maps than this. Yeah, these maps are randomly generated. So, I think this is just a standard size map, but you can generate larger or smaller ones if you want, depending on what your computer's like. But anyway. So far, I've never left the Beastarter system, largely because I haven't actually played this that long. I've got 18 hours in it, looks like. Okay, was there anything else I need to do here? Yes, I kind of wanted to sell more coils. Specifically, I want to sell about 10k worth of coils. Actually, I have enough. We'll go ahead and sell some coils. And then we'll leave and go back to the station and hope that they have the processors we need in stock. If they do, we'll be able to make hypercoils. And that's where the real money comes in. More specifically, that's where me not having to spend real money comes in. Oh. Because being able to make our own hypercoils, that'll get us pretty far to being able to build everything we want for our ships. Are you lazy people going to transfer those last few resources, please? There we go, finally. Everybody back on board. Plot a course back to where we came from. We need one more unknown signal to complete that exploration mission. Let's go ahead and do some exploring. Okay, this was some pirates defending something. This is a pirate base. This was pirates defending something. This is a pirate base. One of these is probably into the other station we're supposed to be finding eventually. Probably this one, I think. Yeah, anyway. What's the longest range weapon in the game? I suspect that it would probably be the railgun, because when Af was playing a little while ago, he was testing that, and apparently the more accelerator sections you add, the longer the range on it gets. So if you just add enough accelerator sections, you could have some pretty incredible range. I don't know if it's capped eventually. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't know if there's anything that'd be longer. Missiles have a good range as well. Yeah. Credit maxes out at like 30 segments. It's possible. I haven't messed with it yet, so I don't really know. Oh. Don't really want to go in there just yet. Okay. You know what? I think we'll just park right over here for now. But anyway. If it's capped at a value large enough that unless you're doing something truly insane, you're never going to reach it. Because I'm pretty sure... Well, when I was watching Af do it, it was pretty big ship. Pretty long. And I don't think he was close to any capping. Alright, let's hope these guys have the resources I want. They want steel. How much? 100? They're not going to pay much for it, though. Okay. They pay, like, nothing for that. Alright. Go ahead and hire as much crew as we can. And then let's see if we can fit this hypercoil blueprint in. Insufficient processors. That's the other thing I was going to buy. I mean, technically, you don't have to buy them ahead of time, but I suspect they don't have enough on hand. Yes, they only have one processor in hand. Well, that's annoying. Okay. How many coils do we have to sell? Not many, that's how many. Alright. Well, clearly we need to go do some more mining. Also, I think we're short on hypercoils after that little trade we did earlier. So, let's go do some mining. Copper. Copper is what we're here for, because coils are one of the best selling things I've found in the early game. I don't know if there's anything better than that or not. There might be. But if there is, I haven't found anything. Well, I have found things that sell better. They're just less reliable. Copper's common enough that you can find lots of it. It's not hard to get a hold of the factory to make coils. So it's just kind of easy, reliable early game money. Much farther along in my other game, but that game is multiplayer with AF, so can't really play that today. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. I think I already explored some of this over here. Suck up that copper. Sulfur is the one thing we definitely don't need. Though actually, now that I say that, I should probably check to make sure that's actually true. I'm not sure what the ammo situation is on the, well, the Model C, I guess it's still called. I should give this a proper name. Okay, we're doing fine on ammo and sulfur. Also, I should move you a little farther away from that so I don't have to hear the occasional warnings. I should go park over here beside this station so I can pick up the missions and stuff. Okay. Suck up all the copper. There we go. And around we go. I definitely missed my ship from me and Af's game. That was a little bit more advanced than this one is. Okay, we've met up with our previous ring. Let's do another one inside a little bit. Oh, wait. Somebody shot somebody else here. I don't really want to capture that. Let's go recover their resources. Can you set your other ships to do stuff like auto mine and sell? I don't think so. But I'm going to admit that I don't actually quite know for sure. I don't think there's any way to have an AI control one of your ships. You can multitask by telling your ship to go do one thing and then giving another ship an order. But I don't think you can have the AI control them. Okay. Suck up the copper. This isn't really an empire building game like X4 or whatever. We're gonna grab this gold too before I forget about it. Don't know if we'll sell it, because it might be worth keeping. Okay, I don't see much else Oh, there's some copper. Okay. Some uranium. Uranium's another one of those things that I've been collecting and I don't know if I want to sell it or not. I know that eventually I'll have the ability to process it and that it's really valuable. Processed and not. I should pull out this titanium. About the only thing I don't really need at the moment is iron. Because it's easier to go over to the ship graveyard and mine it there. Okay, how are we doing on fullness? We are actually getting kind of full. I'm going to go put markers on these. Okay. And this was the other one we mined out, I think. Well, mined out. For certain values of mined out. Could you have a huge cargo ship only to hold stuff parked safely at a station? Yes, you could. As a matter of fact, you can build your own stations, for that matter. Nothing says that a ship has to have engines. Okay, we're gonna have to go visit the new station so we can sell some of this stuff. Okay. Oh, this place doesn't have anything except trading and... Interesting. And they have very little supply. What in the world is going on here? Oh, I talked to the wrong ship. There we go. No? Okay. It's just a really small station that doesn't have much going on. Alright. Don't mind if I do. We'll go ahead and sell them a full load of coils. And we'll buy all their processors. Just like that. Well, I guess this is not going to be the giant trading hub I had hoped for. Oh, here's the contact station mission. I see. So this is just a little outpost station. Alright. I didn't know those were a thing that existed. I thought they pointed you at all the stations they wanted you to go to. Well, I guess we're on to the next mission right now. Go clear out this unknown contact. The Tri-Raptor. Well. Focus cannon fire on the middle. If I can take it as undamaged as possible, that'd be nice. Okay, well, cannons aren't accurate enough for that. It's doing actually somewhat substantial damage to me. That's bad. Where is the barge? There it is. Or bring the barge in and loot the thing. I should have transferred loot from the Model C over to the barge. Speaking of which, Model C needs repairs, which we can do with local resources. Okay. And we'll do a little cargo transfer here. See the Model C in the barge borrow. We'll send over the steel and coils. We're keeping the sulfur and ammo. We'll send over the Hyperium too. Alright. Hello, new station. You have a bunch of missions. Okay, faction conflicts we're not interested in. We have a couple missions we've already finished. A exploration mission that we're pretty close to finishing. We could hire a few more crew if we had more beds. So we'll probably do that with the other ship. We're getting close to being able to... Well, actually we could unlock... If we had the money, we could unlock the processor fabricator or the uranium enricher. Or the tri-steel smelter. The tri-steel smelter is probably worth it. I mean, I want all of these. Perfectly obvious. Or, yeah. Cancel. Okay, we'll hail the station. Let's see if they have enough processors. Okay, they have no processors. They will buy coils. So that's good. You have plenty of hypercoils. How many hypercoils are we going to need to build this thing? Okay, we need 58. So we're a little bit short. We'll buy another like 20 hypercoils. Outside of that, we just need more processors, which is probably going to be a pain in the butt to get. I might want to actually buy the processor thing first. Okay, is there anything important in here that I need right now? Deck cannons would be awesome. Flak. I need to try out those flak batteries. I'm not sure if they're good or not. Large shield generators. We unlocked those in me and Af's game, and they're just not great. Huge thrusters are awesome. Engine rooms are awesome. But not really needed just yet. Moving walkways are cool for larger ships, but we're not quite there yet. Medium reactor core is something I could really use. Really, I just think the processor fabricator might be the best bet. Requires gold. Looks like it's a 3x3. This is probably stupid, but we're going to go ahead and buy it. Okay, what's it require? It requires 12 diamonds. Yikes. Alright. So at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell a whole bunch of plates. In fact, I think I'm going to sell all of my plates. And then we'll go get more plates over at the ship graveyard. Yeah, we'll go mine a bunch of plates over at the ship graveyard. And probably use some of that to add a bit more cargo on the back here. Or maybe make the ship a little fatter. This thing doesn't need to be armed or armored anyway. Yeah. Then we'll put the new factory... Well, we put the hypercoil factory here. We can put the processor factory right here then, I think. I'll probably want to redesign this ship somewhere in there too. Okay, barge borrow. Where do we want to go? We want to go to the ship graveyard. So we'll do like that. Meanwhile, while that is slowly plotting its way to where it needs to go, let's take the Model C and go check out what's over here. I can't remember what's at that unknown signal. I think there was a pirate, which is why we didn't check it out. Or a bunch of pirates. No? Okay, just a carbon asteroid. Okay. That's a destroyed pirate base mission. Renegade packs. Eliminate targets 0 out of 2. You know what? I kind of want more better defended firepower before I do that. Barge borrow. Why don't you just skim the surface of the sun here a little bit? There we go. Okay, we have uncovered that. How many more targets do we need to uncover before we can get the next exploration mission? Looks like a few. Okay. What was this one? Have I ever been over there? I don't think I've been over there. Oh yes, we're at 1x speed. I kind of wish instead of using time acceleration, this game had like a travel drive system like so many other games have. Because I do kind of like the whole... Well, I would prefer having a faster engine over having a faster game. That makes any sense. Okay, what was that, this signal? I think there were several ships over here. I might do a risky thing, save my game, and just tie this group on. I thought there were ships here. Okay, there's a ship there. Just one. Alright, don't mind if I do. The cartridge. Pretty small, all things considered. My large cannons are definitely going to wreck it. Boom. Oh, we actually took it down without blowing up the reactor. Okay. Bring the barge Barrow back over there. And collect all of the loots. I really need to both make this thing larger and put larger engines on it. Get up to actual decent speed. I know, I said earlier that I'm pretty happy with how fast it is, and I kind of am, but I also wish it was faster. Because ultimately, I like everything to be fast. Okay. Now there's a small storage pod over here. Kind of curious what's in that. It looks like it's got gold, titanium, some other cool stuff in there. Alright, let's just go ahead and consume it for parts. Gold, titanium, other miscellaneous crap. Alright. Let's take you back out to the ship graveyard where you were originally going. Now, Model C. Let's go poke our nose at this unknown signal and see what's going on. Enemy ships tend to die over the course of the game because of neutral ships tying them on. Go ahead and save our game here. Now about to do a dumb, namely charging one ship into two, or possibly three. Make that three. Ideally, I'd like to come at me one at a time, but our ship is kind of overbuilt for this danger level. So really the threat, well, it's sort of overbuilt for this danger level. It's overbuilt if they all come at us from the same direction. Okay, that's not good. Shoot the Marigold, please, quickly. Yeah, he's shooting us in the ass, that's bad. As long as he's not actually hitting anything important, I'm content to leave him do that. Okay. That Marigold is mostly taken care of. Let's take out the second one, or weaken the second one. Yeah, see, that one's kind of drifting, not getting much done. What is up with this dude? He just... Is that all he has? Is that single? Okay. We must have hit him with a few cannon rounds. Okay. Marigolds are annoying because they have all... Their main defense is also their main weapon. These point defenses. So if you get real close... Ooh. He's almost mostly intact. That's nice. Bring the barge Barrow in. Well, he's not mostly intact, but he's intact enough that we can get what we want out of him, which is his reactor core. And boom. That's somewhat expensive repairs. Being shot in the side and back is our main weakness. We're going to have to pull the barge over there to bring in repair service. This is a lone drifting marigold that we'll go get later. We'll pull the barge up. We'll loot the area. And then we will pull the barge over here. And we will loot the area. And while the area is being looted, we'll repair everything out of the inventory of the barge. Because I own both these ships and they're close enough together, they can share inventory for purposes of building and repair. Fairly simple. Alright, Model C. Go take out that last marigold, please. Apparently that happened very quickly. There we go. Doing long-range gathering like this is very inefficient, but oh well. Alright. What all did we collect out of that? Actually, what all do we have at this point? Looks like we have a pretty decent haul of random crap. Let's do some inventory management. I'd like to have my stuff a little more organized than it kind of it is at the moment. Let's see, your hypercoils. We'll start putting all of our hypercoils here. For now. Okay. We actually have a decent amount of fuel rods. Pretty happy with that. Here, let's speed the game up so they get these stuff moved faster. Okay, hypercoils. I want you to be down there. Fuel rods, go there. Please, no. There we go, much better. Get that stuff organized. Move those over there, move that down there. Get all the shiny green rocks in the same basic area. Go ahead and put the tritanium up there. Yeah, we're far away from organized, but it's better than it was, I guess. Although, actually... There, that's a little better. Actually, it's still kind of crap, because I'd like to have the shiny stuff over here. Let's see. Where did that come from, anyway? Okay, tritanium. Put that down here. Shiny blue over there, shiny green over here, shiny blue over there. No, you piece of crap. Would you please stop? I don't know where they come up with those extra random ones they grab from somewhere sometimes. Okay, green up there. Other differenter green up there. Finally, things are vaguely sorted. Why would they drag one down here from up? Annoying bastards. Okay, anyway. Stuff sorted. Sort of. It still isn't sorted. Get that up there. That down there. Boom. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. This is totally worthless. Alright. Well, that's done. Okay, so this was going to go over to the ship graveyard where we're going to collect steel. And we were going to take this one and continue exploring a little bit, I think. Actually, we have a mission payment to receive, so let's go grab that right away. There's no reason to go grab that right away. Let's just do it. Alright. Mining. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is I want to expand the size of the ship, and most of what I want to expand requires steel. So we might as well get it from here instead of trying to make it ourselves. I mean, if it's available, we might as well use it. The other reason is that it's faster to mine here than it is to mine anywhere else. And the profit is enough that I don't mind not quite being as profitable as coils are. Okay. As far as I can tell, every single starting system I've seen so far has had at least one ship graveyard in it. I'm not sure how well that holds outside of starting systems, like if they're a common thing that almost every system has, or if it's just that there's a higher chance for the starting system to have one. At least one. I say at least one because I think AF had one that had, one of his starts had two ship graveyards. Lucky bastard. Okay. Figuring out where the ship graveyard is, or at least just finding one fairly early in a run, can be extremely valuable. There we go. A little more mining. I think I'm actually going to mine this asteroid too. Might as well. Just hyperfuel. Let's see. How full are we getting? Full enough that it's probably time to start thinking about storage. Or rather, it's probably time to start thinking about redesign. Okay, the question is, do I actually want to redesign at this point? And the answer is probably not. Adding a couple more storages, a little more corridor. That's really all I want to do at this point. Also, the automatic door placement is annoying. There. It's a fairly silly pattern, but... Okay. A little more storage. We're a little slower, though. Over here, mine this out. Kind of curious how it generates this junk. I suspect, I don't know, but I suspect that it takes pre-existing ship designs and distresses them a little, shall we say. Or rather, distresses them a lot. But it could just be that the debris is pre-generated. It doesn't seem likely, though. It wouldn't really be that hard, either. Okay. That might actually have had something valuable in there. Nah, it doesn't look like it. A little unfortunate. There are some of these that do have things like coils and stuff in them rather than just plates. But the vast majority are damaged to the point where whatever they have is just plates. Okay. Which is fine. It does, particularly early in the game, there can be a point where you would kill for a few coils. But even just plates will save you a lot of money and make you a lot of money. Because you don't need a mining laser to recover these ships. It just makes it faster. Matter of fact, if you watch before the mining laser was firing over there, there was some crew already disassembling it. Okay. Bits of a haywire over there. Okay. I think most of the big pieces of debris are gone. There's some little ones scattered around, which I might as well hoover up if I can, but... Oh, no. Okay, that's an asteroid. There's a small bit. Game derping out a little bit. But it was humorous, so I let it do it. Let's see. There's a bit. I think we might have mined the ship graveyard out. Yeah, I really don't see anything. Okay. Let's go back to our friendly local station. Turn in our mission here. How much are they going to pay for this? Not that much. We might as well take it anyway. Okay. They want 5 gold delivered and they're willing to pay... Okay, that's not enough. I want to keep that gold because we're going to be able to use it very shortly. Speaking of being able to use it very shortly. I do believe that we can install the hypercoil factory. Alright. Now, we need to buy all the diamonds we can get our hands on. Do you guys have any diamonds? Nope, they do not. Alright, let's go ahead and keep a few hundred steel and sell the rest. Also, we'll keep our coils and hypercoils for now. How much enriched? I have 31 enriched uranium. That's awesome. Okay, so the next place we need to go is probably one of these asteroid fields. And we'll take the Model C and we'll send it over to the next station. We only need like 9 diamonds, so it's not... We have plenty of cargo space in our combat ship for that. Okay, have diamonds, please. They have 36 diamonds. Okay, we'll buy 5 of them. Unfortunately, We don't quite have enough to buy the last few we would need to make processors. Okay, so what we really want is copper. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change a few things here. Let's go ahead and do... Okay. So you are going to accept ore from anywhere. We're going to store our coils there. And then you... Actually, no. There, copper from there and there. And you are going to receive coils from there, and you're going to output hypercoils. Oops, no. And you're going to output hypercoils to there. Go ahead and fill that in with hypercoils. Fill you in with coils. And then we do indeed have copper down there. This also has coils. That'll be overflow. The same as this is overflow for these things. Alright, that's an absolute mess. Let's go ahead and shift some of this stuff around a little bit. People could please make less mess. Thank you very much. What the heck of a disaster zone of organization is this? Okay. Why would they even... Why? Try to pile things on existing stacks. Don't just take them wherever you feel like. Okay, finally. Oh, it's a bit better. What is this doing up here? Get down there. Pretty sure that was supposed to be hypercoils. Oh, I just didn't get clicked on, that's why. Alright. Okay. So we're all set up to produce hypercoils. We just need to mine a lot of copper. Also, we might as well mine that uranium while we're at it. Also, that's no longer hooked up. That's a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and fix that while we're here. I should have set this. There we go. And then you. That'll just be like so. This side gets armor. Here, wait. Let me turn that off. This side gets armor. This side does not, because weirdness. Things aren't quite perfect because of the factories being in the way. Okay, you go there. And you go there. Actually, do I need that? It doesn't hurt anything. And you can go there, I suppose. Thought you could put a door there. Guess not. Okay, anyway, that's fine. More copper. There's some copper. All right. Titanium. Gold. All the good stuff. we go. We don't want sulfur or iron at the moment. I'm pretty sure we're still doing fairly well on sulfur levels. Although I probably should double check just to be sure. This ship doesn't need sulfur. It's the other one that needs sulfur. Okay. I should also probably be mining the hyperfuel, but I just don't really... I don't think it sells that well. That's the spot. There we go. Don't think it sells that well, and I don't really need it yet. Oh, that was the other ship that was triggering the warning. Gonna say. I better have been the other ship. Oh wait, it's probably the pirate base here. We got just a hair too close to it. Or hair close enough to trigger a warning anyway. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Those ships are all safely far enough away. Producing a good amount of hypercoils. That's good. We probably should bring... we could go ahead and bring the Model C over here and pick up a load of hypercoils to take back and sell for diamonds. Instead of just leaving it sit there. Let's go ahead and do that. Or at least have it come over this direction. Okay, let's just... Actually, whoa, wait a second. Where am I going? We still have people working here. Okay. Gold. Also, this would be a good chance to check to see if we need to top up our sulfur stores. Titanium. There's a whole bunch of copper. I think the reason why the bottom edge of this is so rich is because the main asteroid belt is intersecting with this asteroid field. And so we just kind of have way more asteroids than normal. Okay, how are you doing? You actually need sulfur. Okay. Let's go find some sulfur right over here and mine it. I should probably do fine. Okay. Get all this copper on board. Would you please stop worrying about the pirates that are out of range? Thank you. It's gonna be annoying until we get away from these pirates. I have a pretty good idea what kind of ship I want before I take on that pirate base. And we're not actually that far away from it. Okay, how full up are we on sulfur? Not full enough yet. There's some amount of stuff you can't mine without a mining laser. But I don't mind that one little bit. Because I don't actually need that much resources. Also, this thing's braking thrust is entirely inadequate. And this whole ship needs to be redesigned. Very fast, but it doesn't stop. Probably not a good thing. Oh wait, there's some gold back here I forgot to get. We definitely want all that gold to make the processors, which we will then be using for all sorts of fun and exciting things later. Okay, more copper. Even more copper. These guys have mined way more sulfur than they actually needed. That's probably fine. Mine out all that copper. It's quite rich right around here, apparently. These aren't really tiny deposits either. I mean, they're not huge deposits, but they're pretty reasonable size. Suck all that up. On to the next one. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I saw some copper over there. Fuck all that up. There's some uranium. What space do we have left? Quite a bit, actually. It looks like we're full up on hypercoils. Which means I should stop producing hypercoils and start producing more just plain old normal coils soon. Looks like there's gonna be a bit of a skirmish going on over there. Nope. Copper. Give me your copper. There we go. Okay, we're back to the section where we previously mined. We'll bump our course in a little bit. And kind of follow along and see if we can find more resources. There's some. And there was some more over there. We're gonna be rich. We actually have quite a lot of gold, which hopefully transfers into quite a lot of circuits when we go ahead and build that factory. Because we're definitely, or processors, I mean. Because we're definitely gonna need a bunch of processors eventually. Okay. More uranium. Which we'll probably want at some point. We're not too far away from having our own uranium processing available. And it looks like we are basically done with this field. Okay, good deal. Go ahead and mark it. Okay. We haven't mined out this field. But first, we should probably go ahead and stop over there and see if we can get anything in the way of... Wait, don't go that way. Go that way. Okay, we should stop here and sell what we can. And then we'll send the Model C over here. Hopefully they still have lots of diamonds in stock. Because we need... I was about to say 4 more diamonds, but that's not right. We bought 5. I think we need 12. Let's double check if it was 12 or if it was 9. It was 12, okay. So we need a lot more diamonds. 7 to be exact. Wrong button. Okay. For trading, I want to sell all of our hypercoils. Yeah, all of our hypercoils. And we want to buy the diamonds we need, I guess. Okay, we do have all the blueprints we wanted, right? Tri-steel smelter would be nice. Uranium enricher would be nice. Diamond smelter would be nice. But okay, we have hypercoils ready. Processors was the next thing we were going to add. I think we were going to put it up here, maybe. Like that. What are we short on? Hypercoils, of course. And some of the diamonds are way off, who knows where. Well, on the other ship. So we'll go over here and we'll mine. We'll bring the Model C up. With its handy dandy little collection. Actually, what was this signal? It was a few pirates. Probably guarding something. Do I want to tie these on? Yes, I do. Do I want to tie them on one at a time? Yes, I also do want that. It's an instigator. I think we'll be okay as long as he doesn't back us straight up into his buddy. And if you take out this second cannon before his buddy arrives, we'll be okay no matter what. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, attack the other instigator and leave the toothless one alone. Nice. We're gonna end up taking out the reactor cores just because of placement, unless we get really lucky. Let's get the barge bar over here to do recovery. Wow, it's a mess. Parts scattered all over creation. I definitely need more and larger engines on the barge. I don't need them, but I would certainly want them. Also, we're dragging a lot of uranium around with us. And titanium. And why is the hyperfuel scattered out in tiny little packets? Oh, game. Sometimes you annoy me. Mostly it's just that the fact that they don't consolidate inventory very well. Which is fairly minor, all things considered. Keep on looting. Speaking of which, do a resource transfer and transfer over those 5 diamonds. I think that's all the loot laying around here. Do we have enough to build the processor? Nope. Wait a second, I thought I bought those diamonds. Did I not buy? Damn it, I didn't buy those diamonds. That or I didn't wait around long enough for them to be picked up. In any case, that was a mistake. Let's go to the nearest station and see if they have the 7 diamonds we need. I'm sure I bought those diamonds. Okay, they have 5 more here. And we need to go buy 2 more somewhere else. Alrighty. Got a couple carbon asteroids out here that we might want to investigate eventually. Okay, we need 2 more diamonds. Good deal. Okay, we should have enough diamonds now. We still need hypercoils. That means we still need to do mining. But hypercoils are just pure copper. We just need a lot of copper and we're good. And this is why it is useful. What did I mine out of here already? I must have done something, because there's definitely... That was mined. I might have stopped here and mined a little bit before leaving. Now that I think about it. Well, anyway. Everybody back on board. Bit of carbon and copper. We'll mine them both. Kind of funny that in this game anyway, carbon is a somewhat rare resource that's actually worth money. I'm not going to pick up that sulfur that we accidentally mined. The sulfur is so common. I honestly have too much of it. And I don't think it's even worth much to sell. Copper. Copper. How are we doing on hypercoils? Pretty well, actually. Can we afford the thing now? No, because we're short on diamonds. And we're short on diamonds because the Model C is down there instead of over here where it needs to be. Okay. Good deal. Let's go back over here to the Model C and let's build our processor factory. Yay! Now we have steel coils, hypercoils, and processors. That's most of the basic stuff we need. Pick up those hypercoils, damn you. Oh, we're full. Okay. These stupid things are in little 2-size stacks. And that is incredibly frustrating. Alright. That should free up enough inventory that we will be able to do what we want to do. Well, apparently these need coils and copper to mix. Okay, that's not a big deal. We do need to modify our plans here a little. Specifically, we need to change these. Okay, so this is coil storage. We no longer have hypercoil storage of any note. Let's go ahead and change that. Congratulations, your hypercoil storage. This does not need to be coil storage. This does not need to be plate storage. Okay. All right. Reasonable. Now, more copper. We'll just leave the Model C out there for now, and we'll go back to scouring this asteroid field. At 8x speed, of course. While I do like mining all my resources, or as much as I can anyway. Well, I don't want to be slow about it. Okay. And we're done. Onto the copper. That's a pretty decent asteroid. How are we doing on coils? Or not yet, because we're still producing hypercoils. Okay, it looks like we're starting to pile up coils now. Go ahead and mine this out. Consumes gold and coils. Yes. Do I have that set properly? Oh. There we go. That'll help. Maybe. Technically, I don't have to set up any of that stuff, but any of the supply line stuff, I just prefer to have a little more control over where my resources are coming from and where they're going. Eventually, we should start producing our first processors. There we go. Those will help a lot with producing larger ships, because then we won't have to buy them to be able to produce the larger control rooms and stuff. Okay. Small point defense platform. What is that doing here? Well, more loot. More copper. Even more copper. Never have too much copper. I really need to... Yeah, I need to build a whole new ship, because... Not really build a whole new ship, but basically completely tear this one apart and remodel it, I guess, would be the way to do it. And there we go. There's copper. I maybe should mine more steel, too. I'm definitely gonna need it. I probably should. Yeah, we need to mine more iron. But we'll do it later. Specifically, I'm going to build some more storages on the back, and then we'll go back around mining just random iron. Okay, so I think we've got all the copper in this particular field. Let's go ahead and modify the ship a little with some more storages. Like that. Put in a corridor. Door. Delete some of these crappy doors we don't want. Okay. Now, I am going to mine iron. Just a whole bunch of it. And I will set up this to unload to there. So that should give us plenty of friendly local resources. How did you not get all the iron out of that? I must have mined that earlier, not quite got it all. Okay, there's plenty of iron down here. Ooh, that place is loaded. All right. Quite a bit of iron there. We really need more crew. I need more crew is pretty much the theme of this game. Okay, so we're full up on iron, and there's still lots of iron floating in space. However, that does not mean that we're full up, because iron, I'm not sure how much iron it takes to produce. Let's see what it says. Don't think it really, it says iron use, 1 per steel. The steel stacks taller than the iron does, that's why it... Okay, game, would you please... Here. Yeah, it stacks to 20 instead of stacking to 5. So we're going to compress our inventory by a lot. Okay. There we go. Once I start emptying this room, it'll continue on its own. Collect more iron. Then we definitely need to sell something to buy I'd like to get the Tritanium factory. Okay, the question is, do I want to make any modifications to my ship before I rebuild it? Because when the time comes to rebuild it, I'm going to completely redesign it using the blueprint mode and find out how much that's going to cost me, and then go around and gather that many materials. I probably should at least buy the blueprints for the Tritanium factory. Well, we definitely want the blueprints for the for the huge engines. That's nice. Alright, let's just go to a nearby station and think about this a little bit. Don't think there's... Yeah, okay. I want to buy... what should I sell? We'll sell all of our hyperfuel. Because honestly, we don't need that. Okay. That'll get us a little bit of money. I don't want to sell any hypercoils or coils, because I'm probably going to need those. Tri-steel I'm probably going to need as well. Enriched uranium I definitely will want. Don't want to sell any of my gold or carbon or titanium because it's all good stuff. Uranium. Well, let's look at the blueprints. Okay. So the bridge is for really big ships, and we don't need that yet. The huge thruster is awesome. The engine room is also awesome. We can afford both of those. Moving walkway, we don't really need. Okay, medium reactor core, we do need. We absolutely must have the medium reactor core. The tri-steel smelter and the uranium enricher would make some things easier. Namely, the uranium enricher would definitely make it so we could sell that uranium for a lot of money. Sensor array would be nice, but isn't required to design the ship. This ship is unarmed, so we don't need any weapons. So we're good to go except the medium reactor, which means we need 9,000 more. And why did I do that instead of just taking the next tab over? I don't know. Why do I do anything? Okay, steel. We don't want to sell any of that. Coils. We don't want to sell any of that. Processors. I don't want to sell any of because we're definitely going to need those. Enriched uranium. I'll sell 10k or 10 enriched uranium. I suppose. It's probably not the dumbest thing I've ever done. It might actually be the dumbest thing I've ever done, but oh well. Okay, medium reactor. So at this point, we can redesign our ship. Oh, some of this is still left over from the old. Just delete the damn thing. There we go. Okay, I don't even remember what parts were from original. It was probably the... actually, I do remember. I think it was the reactor. So let's start with the engine area. And we'll do a... like that. And then we will do... like that, I think. There we go. Okay. Then we will flip those, put them like that. No, I think we can do two large thrusters. Wait, how much thrust difference is it between the two? Because you don't need... okay, 32 and 8,000. Okay. I don't think... we'll do two huge thrusters for braking thrust. Except we won't do them like that. We'll put them like that. And then we'll take a pair of large thrusters and use those for side thrust. Like so. And then we will do... oh, damn it, this is going to work. Not around a single engine room. I really want all this crap to be around a single engine room just for the awesome factor. I could do that. That is quite possibly very silly. Okay, this is the crew access corridor. I don't really want my... okay, this isn't going to work. We'll put that up there. That goes away. And then we will move these down like that. Move those like that. Put those like that. Okay, this is a bit unfortunate because we can't fit another... Do we even need these sidekick thrusters being against that? I really want them to be there, but they don't need to be there. So if we do like that, we can get another huge thruster on the back. On that same engine room. And if we do corridors out to here. Okay, first we'll start working on the nose as well. Wait, this isn't a combat ship. We don't have to worry about shield width. That said, I'm going to worry about shield width anyway. Move you in one tick, like that. Like that, I think will be fine. There we go. Okay, that is the rear of the ship. And that sets the width of the ship. And I have no idea why I made it armored at all. Let's do a 3 wide corridor down the spine. Eventually we'll put moving walkways in here, probably. Some absolutely ginormous storage setups. Let me think. We can do like this and have a single tile down the center. But that's going to really slow the crew down a lot. Or we could do like this. If we do like that. Then we can run a triple axis. Like so. Unfortunately, this isn't a large enough area to put crew quarters in. That's something we need to worry about as well. I think in the center here. I don't think we're going to do moving walkways just yet. And in the center, we can put, okay, we'll put that there. We could put bunks down the middle, but bunks are kind of really space inefficient. They hold 2 crew, whereas the normal ones hold 6. Okay. We have a full proper control room, which we're going to put, you know, I'll put the control room right there. And then ahead of the control room, we'll put a medium reactor. And then we'll build the factory area here, and then ahead of that, we'll put the mining area. Crew quarters. We're going to need a bunch of. We can put those right along here, I think. We'll leave a wide passage through here for no particular reason. Do like that. Corridors there. Corridor across the top there. This part can be a factory of some kind. It's too big for steel, but it could be coils. Yeah, that'll fit in perfectly. And we'll put steel over there. We'll leave this open for a different factory. We'll do hypercoils. How do I want to do this? Hypercoils. And then processors? Question mark. Can I put a door here? No, I can't. Okay. Then we don't quite want to put processors there. If we shift it up one, then we can put doors there. Okay. So I think... I don't remember how large the other factories are, but we'll leave some space for them. We're definitely going to want to build some storages up here. Like so. And then it probably would not hurt to squeeze some smaller storages in various places. I'll think about it. We'll leave those empty for now. Corridor across here. This is going to cost us a tremendous amount of money. Good thing we're not actually spending any of this money on it. Okay. This is actually a terrible place for that. We'll move it up to here. And then we'll... what we want to put in here. I don't really want to drag these back. Well, on second thought, we could do like that. Okay, now. Mining lasers. Specifically 2 of them. Placed like that. And then we'll put a little armor on the front. Not too much armor, just a little. Actually, I'm going to do something kind of interesting here. I'm going to put structure in here on the nose, and then we're going to put a little skin of armor on the front of the structure. We'll do like that. And we'll just kind of go right like so. Armor. How much armor do I want on here? I don't think I actually want that much armor. Like this. No, we'll do like that. I'm not actually trying to defend anything here. I'm just having this as a bump up against an asteroid, kind of. Actually, you know what? This isn't fit for purpose. Because the purpose is to thump up against an asteroid and have a place to bump up against. To center the ship on. So actually, I think I want to do it like this. That'll provide us with a asteroid catcher sort of thing. Now, can I place an armor wedge in these corners without it looking really stupid? I wish I could place structure wedges in those gaps. But alas, you can't. Yeah, you can't. It would look awesome, but you can't. Let's change this up a little bit, make it a little thinner. It's not protecting us from anything. There we go. We don't need that. This is the asteroid catcher right there. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, that should do. Okay, this is going to cost way more money than I have. We need a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and call the station and see if we can buy some of it. We need tri-steel, of which they have very little available here. Processors we can make our own. Hypercoils and coils we can make our own. Everything else we can actually pretty much make our own, I think. Alright. Oh, I should mark that as completed. Okay. Let's fly this away from the station, then we'll have a better appreciation for how much work it's going to cost us. And more specifically, what we're going to need. Okay, we need 2,981 steel. We're actually going to gain some coils. We need 277 hypercoils. We need 30 more nuclear fuel. Or we need 10 more, actually. Or 8 more. I should never have sold that. Oh, well. Yeah. Bunch of stuff we need. Okay. So for now, I do not know if we're going to be able to acquire all that stuff. You know what? I'm going to go back to the station. I'm going to sell all my uranium. It hurts to do, but I'm going to sell that uranium, and then I'm going to buy the 10 nuclear fuel I need, which they don't have here. Okay. We sold the uranium. I'm tempted to sell the titanium as well. No, we'll keep the titanium for now. The main thing I needed was actually not... I didn't necessarily need the money. I mean, it didn't... I can use the money. I need the inventory space. Oh. Let's sell the carbon. Honestly, we're not going to use that carbon anytime soon. It's not worth very much. But, I mean, it is worth some. Mostly we just need free inventory space, though. Okay, so let's go off to the middle of an asteroid belt somewhere. Actually, let's go over here to the main asteroid belt. We'll follow that around. Mining copper and probably some amount of iron. We need to do all these missions too. I just really want to get this done first for no particular reason. Okay. There's copper. So, what are we gonna need again? We don't need any coils. We do need hypercoils. Alright. And we don't need any processors either. We're good on those. Wait. There was more copper. Get the stuff farther off the beaten path before we get the stuff that's more on the beaten path. It'll be harder to find the stuff off the beaten path later if we need it. Oh, that's another thing that we need to leave space for is the scanners. I think there's plenty of open space for that in the current design. The scanner is a 3x3 structure, so it's not particularly complicated to get. Also, I should have hired more crew when I had the chance. Oh well. Uranium, we'll pick that up just because it's valuable. And because we will be able to process it later. Plenty of sweet, delicious copper around here. Okay, there's some right over here. There we go. That ship design we're working on is definitely going to be needing a larger crew than this one does. Just for the mining alone. Hopefully it doesn't take many crew to run the engines. If only because of the size of the, or how everything is crammed up against the engine room the way it is. Hopefully the ship is fairly maneuverable. It'll definitely be less maneuverable than this one is. But I think it's got enough side thrust. It's definitely not balanced side thrust. But I think we'll likely be okay on that. Because really that side thrust isn't there to enable strafing. It's there to make it turn faster. That's just probably one that's going to have to turn around to go someplace. Which is a little annoying when you're mining. But ultimately, the way I mine, it works out fairly well. That's how my ship and AFS game works. And I'm fairly happy with that kind of setup. It's a little lacking in some ways. But not enough to be... The benefits outweigh the drawbacks, in my opinion. Okay, how are we doing on supply? We have enough hypercoils, we have enough normal coils. So now at this point we should start mining iron. Which, let's go back. Actually, we don't have to go back. There's plenty of iron right along the way. There we go. What did I say we needed for this? Like 3,000? Yeah. This is going to be a very expensive endeavor, and even after we accumulate all the resources we can. Hopefully we have enough, but I'm not really going to count on it. Let's find another large iron asteroid and get that mining. And then we will send the Model C to go get... what do we need? We need about 40, a little over 40 tri-steel. And about 10. Okay. Actually, what do you have in storage? Precious little. Okay, that's good actually. Okay, do you have any of what I need? We'll buy 45, that should be enough. And 10 of those. That takes all of our money, but that should be what we need to do the construction. I think. Let's get out here and transfer the resources and we'll see if it's true or not. Okay, actually I'm not waiting around for that to show up. Let's go find some iron. Here, you, follow the barge barrel. There we go. Get to mining, you, transfer cargo. Specifically all of your tri-steel. And all of your enriched uranium. Now, can we do the build? Yes, we can once we get enough iron. Which we are almost 2,000 away from what we need. That is a rather large amount of iron. I don't know if we'll be able to fit that much in storage. I hope we will be able to, but we will find out eventually. Okay. Oh. Let's get some of this stuff organized a little bit. Okay. Now, let's do like that, that, and that. Okay. On to the next iron asteroid. Yeah, I really don't know if we're going to be able to fit enough iron in. We might have to transfer some of the resources over to the Model C temporarily. Or tack on some temporary... Well... tacking on temporary storage is going to be hard, actually. The solution would probably be just to dump resources into space. As a temporary measure. We're getting there. Yeah. We need more crew. At least they're keeping the mining laser firing at full speed. It does annoy me very slightly that I sold 10 refined uranium and then I had to buy 10 refined uranium later. I had pretty much the exact right amount and then I messed it up. Oh well. So what's the end game? Just keep getting bigger and bigger? Some ultimate boss? Well, but I suppose eventually the end game would be to be able to take on the biggest enemy ships, but it's kind of a sandbox game, so it's whatever you make of it. We are nowhere close to being able to take on the biggest ships, that's for sure. Weird, this area is danger rating 3. And I think the danger rating goes all the way up to like 19 or something. There's some 16 to 18 areas. I don't see any higher than that though. Yeah, we're still in the shallow end of the pool, that's for sure. Okay, how far away are we? A long ways, that's how far away we are. I'm going to have to go ahead and delete most of these special assignments. No, don't put that crap in there. Oh, whatever. Be that way then. Okay. I guess as long as we only mine iron from now on, we'll still be okay. Okay, let's keep filling these places up. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of these assignments because honestly, yeah, there we go. Doesn't matter at this point. We're just trying to cram as much stuff into the ship as we can. There we go. Particularly later in the game, well, we don't need copper right now. It'd be nice to have it, but we don't need it. Anyway, particularly later in the game, there will be much larger enemy ships. And we will need much stronger weapons. And not only will we need stronger weapons, but we need to place them intelligently. It's not just a matter of having the good guns. You also have to use the good guns well. I think we are getting full. Let's go ahead and delete some of this stuff to make it cheaper. Okay, so we can afford this. Then we just have to produce enough iron to make an even bigger ship work out. It shouldn't take much crew for the engines. We do need 2 people working in the engine room at all times, but 1 guy running back and forth hauling cells. Because this engine room will power all 5 of these engines. We don't need to visit those individually. These side engines do need to be visited individually, but not very often. Alright, where is everybody? Milling around in their rooms, that's where they are. Okay. Let's go hit up another couple. Ooh, this thing's fast. It'll be much slower in a bit, though. There we go. Keep on keeping on. Well, you know what? That's a terrible idea. I like that. Yeah, we're quite slow moving sideways, but that's fine. We have 2 mining lasers. They're actually somewhat hard to keep fed, simply because of how much speed. Alright, I did put in... Yes, I did. It's right here. I did not, however, tell it to remove plates. Do it like that. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. This thing currently has no fire extinguishers. I should change that. Put a pair up there, and then put a pair down here by the engine. Which I don't know if that's a good place for fire extinguishers. We'll put a pair down there. And then we'll put a pair... Or put one right behind the airlock here. Okay. Pretty happy with that. We definitely need more crew, though. Yeah, we'll add more storages in here. Nothing can go in these slots because those are the engine exhaust slots. Bit of iron over there. Go ahead and suck in tight up against the asteroid. Yeah. This thing's way overbuilt. Also, I should probably put some armor in here just because it is the forward core, and that is a prime enemy target. Just a little bit there. This we can't armor really, but it'll be armored out here, if anywhere. Okay, let's go suck down some copper. Okay. A little bit of copper is good. Particularly, we might as well mine a lot of copper because we need the resources for making money. We need the money so we can buy the blueprints for the scanner room, amongst other things. And I want the scanner room, which I'm actually going to put the scanner room right in here behind the... or maybe I'll put it in front of it. I don't know. Anyway, the scanner room will go in close to that. We also need money to hire more crew. This thing seems to fly pretty decent, all things considered. It can swing itself around pretty fast using those side engines, and then it can zip off to wherever it needs to go using its actually kind of massive forward thrust. It'll definitely carry a lot more weight than what it's currently got on. It looks weird because it's long and skinny, or it looks longer and skinnier than it is even. Okay, copper. Copper, we mined out a large chunk of this area. Almost completely. There's some copper. There we go. Don't... Oh, there it is. Okay, how are we doing on copper? Pretty reasonably. Got a bunch of extra stored up. Everything's mostly full. I think for the sensors we mostly need... I think for the sensors we mostly need CPUs. Oh, thank you very much for the follow on Tarian Synth. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see. No copper out there, no copper out there. I really don't like mining the main belt before I get sensors. There's some carbon, might as well. Because you can't see the whole width without sensors. Run screaming with the ore. Okay, bit of copper. I should probably try a top speed run with this just to see how fast it is, because I'm kind of curious. Here. Let's take some of these hypercoils. And also those. Yeah, I think we're going to sell a bunch of hypercoils. And that should buy us enough to get the blueprints and maybe a few crew members. And then we'll go out and mine more copper. This is probably the best bet for... Yeah, I never watched Family Guy. I've seen clips, of course, but... 88.1 is our apparent top speed. Not bad for a freighter. Okay, let's go ahead and sell all of our hypercoils. We can always make more. And then we will buy the sensor array. How much does the sensor array cost? It costs some hypercoils. And otherwise all stuff we have. Okay, that's nice. Let's go back out to the belt and get some hypercoils then. Doesn't even use very many of them. Oh, I should have bought crew. Oh well. We can go back and get crew. Here we go. All right. Sucked up all that copper. There's a little more. And there's some more. This ship definitely moves weirdly. Which I knew it was going to. But yeah. Okay. That should have enough hypercoils for our purposes, or no. Or no, apparently. Move the damn coils. There we go. How hard can it possibly be? I guess we probably need to set up actual assigned storages for things at some point if we want this to work. Oh, going to make an escort ship? Next up, we'll probably be working on our combat ship, yeah. We have a combat ship that's flying around with us right now. But it's just fairly heavily armored and equipped with 2 large cannons, and that's it. Which, 2 large cannons for this point in the game is pretty substantial. But I'd like it to be a little more, so I can solo stuff with it. Let's see. Sensors, which we can afford now. Do I put the sensors there or do I leave a tile? I think I'm going to leave a tile. Because then it'll be a little easier to get in there for power. We definitely need more crew though. So let's go cruise back to the station and see what we can get. Okay, I don't remember what the top speed is on that one. It is 89 point something, and this is indeed 88. Okay. So the Model C is only fractionally slower. Or fractionally faster, I mean. For large cannons, you get deck cannons. Yep. And that is probably going to be what I'm going to be using. I was playing a multiplayer game with another streamer. A Frightening. And we got farther in that game than I've gotten in this game. In that one, I have a rather large ship with 2 deck cannons, I think it's got, and it has space for 2 more, and then it's got a large shield protecting the front. I want to go back to using small shields because they're more effective. Okay, will you people please work at the sensor array? Thank you. We're probably going to have to do some crew assigning shenanigans if we want them to actually work there, it looks like. Or we could just hire more crew. Which is going to require more money, I see. Anything we can sell? Hypercoils. I don't want to sell the CPUs. Because they're too valuable. We can sell iron. We can go ahead and sell metal, steel, whatever. Let's see. Bit of money, which we can use to hire at least 1, maybe 2 more crew members. Now, I've used missiles before in the old version of the game, back before the Steam release. And back before, like, basically any of the quality of life stuff was added. Are we actually maxed out on rep? I think we are. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. We might just have to go ahead and not get more crew. Go ahead and set up. Let's go ahead and set up some columns. I do want some smaller storage rooms, so I think I'm gonna put a pair right here. Okay. We need 1 for hypercoils, so that would be you. We need 1 for normal coils, so that would be you. Okay. Normal coils go to there. Hypercoils go to there. Normal coils also feed into there. And there. I don't care where the copper comes from. I don't care where the iron comes from. I just want to make sure they get the stuff out of the rooms and where they're supposed to go. So we have some amount more than just the little bit that's inside the factory itself. I'll add a couple doors here. It's not gonna change anything, but it'll make me feel a little better. Speaking of adding a couple doors, let's remove a couple doors because I don't want those there. Thought I had already fixed that. I guess not. We'll leave 2 doors into that one. Doesn't matter. Okay. Good enough. Alright, let's go select the other ship and let's actually go engage in some combat. We're gonna have to be careful because a lot of these are multi-target. Actually. Clear asteroid field, cast multiple targets. Fugitive bounty. Boom. Let's select the ones that are single ship for now. They'll be the easy ones. No, we don't want to go too close to that pirate base. We'll just shoot up through the middle there and over there. We'll let the Barrow stay behind to make steel. Anyway. Right through here. There he is. What kind is he? Duster. I have forgotten to put anti-missile defenses on this ship. Did I? No, I got some... Okay. I do have some anti-missile defense on here. I should have brought... Okay. I have forgotten to bring the Barrow out here. Because I do actually need it. Since it is my salvage ship. As well as mining ship. Let's go ahead and follow that route. We'll bring the Barrow out here to salvage that. That looks like something we should check out with the Barrow, probably. Would you please stop whining about random pirates that are a long ways away? The salvage should be right in here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Oh, hello, pirate. There's the Duster we're after. Almost missed it. Let's go collect all this crap. We are very slow in sideways thrust because of the way this ship is configured. But that's fully acceptable. Kind of want to tie this thing on if I can get him. You know what? Let's go. Get over here, you. More loot. There's no reason you'd have to mount deck guns close to the front of the ship. So I'm thinking I would actually do shields in front of deck guns. Using small shields and then heavy, thick armor. Close in a little closer so the cannons have a better chance to get through the defenses. Okay, look. You guys knock it off. There we go. They were taking out stuff on my sides, and that is illegal and bad. We're gonna blow up their thing, and I don't want to be anywhere close to them. Thank you very much. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna hang out right out here for now. After I repair. Which we can do from all the debris flying around us. We kind of did a number on that poor ship. Okay, no loot around there, no loot around there. Let's go see what this unknown signal is. It's probably a hyperjump beacon. But I've found abandoned ships just out in the middle of nowhere before, too. I really don't want to tangle with that ship if I can avoid it. They do have the sensor array running. Okay, they did have the sensor array running. Yep, it's a hyperjump beacon. Okay. There's another unknown signal. Yeah, I need to assign dedicated crew to that sensor array if I want it to work. Let's check this unknown signal. And then we're going to sail out around the area and over here to meet up with the Model C. So I can loot that stuff. Oh. I was about to go mark this thing, but there's no reason to mark it. We can just mine it. Much easier. There's our friendly locals. I hope they're not coming this way. They kind of are, but they don't seem like they're coming very quickly. We might have to run. Yep, we need to run. Everybody in. That's why we put the big engines on the sides for the extra spin around speed. Oh, they got marigolds. Okay, those are squishy. We could just come in here with the cannon ship and take them out real easy. For some reason I thought they would have larger ships in these multi-one bounties, but I don't know why I thought that. Marigolds are no real threat. Well, they would destroy this thing on its own, but... Okay, so let's sail out around. We'll go loot this area. And then we'll go back there and get that asteroid, which I am going to mark. Don't care. I'm enough faster than he is, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, what is the loot around here like? Thick on the ground, that's what it's like. I guess we do have some weapons on this. Not very amazing ones, but we do have some weapons if we needed to use them. Okay. Let's go destroy these marigolds. Not sure how large those are. If they're more marigolds, then we could easily tie them on, but however, I don't want to take the chance. There they are. Okay, marigolds are easy targets because all they have is point defense. On the other hand, they're also hard targets because all they have is point defense. So we actually need to close in very close. And blow them up quickly. Because that point defense will stop our cannon fire. Okay. Quite successful. Yeah. We'll just roll in and claim all the loot. There we go. And then we'll get that asteroid that we partially mined earlier. Before we do that, let's repair the Model C, because it did take some side damage. That's one feature I definitely want to put on the new combat ship, whatever it ends up being. I kind of want... Okay, I don't like large thrusters. Not large thrusters. I don't like large shields. They're honestly really trash. However, some large shields on the sides, or maybe the back, to help cover areas that I don't expect to take fire from, so I don't get ambushed and shot in the side. That actually makes sense. But large shields on the front, where I actually expect to take damage, that's not great. Kindling. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. It is definitely going to be wrecking my day, though, because it has a disruptor. Let's go ahead and bring in the barge and try to get it from behind. Okay, my shots keep hitting it right on the shield every time. Although the good news is it doesn't seem to be firing back at me. Actually, there, if we target back there, we can hit it behind the shield. No, damn you. I should have paused when I did that. Okay, target that. Yeah, that'll do. However, I want to bring in the barge and see if we can get the cockpit. With our mining lasers. Okay. That'll encourage him to turn. Where he can be evenly roasted from all sides. Brilliant plan. Actually, this is a terrible plan, but anyway. It's too funny to stop, so we'll just kind of let it go for now. Boring. I definitely need to put some disruptors on my next combat ship. There we go, finally. How much damage did we take? Like none. Okay. That was a very silly battle. How much damage did you take on here? Not much either. Alright, good deal. Are we full on inventory? No, we're not full on inventory. Oh, they're just not picking it up yet. Okay, I see. Yeah, we need disruptors on the front. We need a few deck cannons. A couple other nice things. Go ahead and collect all that loot. Let's delete this marker. No, get back here. Where do you think you're going? There's a way to delete markers, I think. Aha, there we go. There we go. Not exactly the most intuitive way to do that, but oh well. Let's go back to the station and see how much money we can make off this. And then I need to start redesigning my ship to figure out how much money I need. Okay. Couple of minor bounties. Now, we need the laser blaster to unlock the disruptor. Those are both cheap. We need the deck cannon. I kind of would like to put some flax on the front. The flax look like a better version of the point defense that takes ammo. And I want to find out if they're actually better. I would like some large shield generators to go on the sides and back to protect the engines and such like. But we'll still use small shield gens on the front. I don't think we need the bridge yet. The boost thruster may be good, but I don't really think we need it for this. I'm gonna buy a moving walkway just because it's cheap. I don't think we need the large reactor core yet. And I would like to have these, but I don't think they're necessary yet either. And we definitely don't need the tractor beam yet. So we just kind of need the flak battery and the large shield. What do we have in the way of saleable resources? I think I'm going to go ahead and sell our... no, I don't want to do that. I was going to sell our titanium, but I don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to sell our carbon and our iron, because we can make more of those easily. Yeah, let's do that. And let's sell our hyperfuel, because that's also very easy to get more of. We're keeping the rest of this stuff, I think. Tempting to sell coils and hypercoils. Yeah. Oh, the carbon. I was gonna sell the carbon. I knew there was something else. Carbon. There we go. That'll get us one of the blueprints we need. Black battery we'll go with. We'll leave large shields for later. Okay. Now it's probably time to design this thing and figure out what we're going to need. So blueprint mode on. Select the whole thing. Delete it. Now. We do have the deck cannon. Okay. I think we're going to design it around 2 deck cannons to start with. Actually, I want them to be 1 tile farther apart from each other. Like that. I'll put a control room. Smack dab between the cannons. No, we'll put it back from the cannons somewhere. Okay, around the cannons we need storages. Trying to decide how much ammo storage is enough. We'll do one like that, I think. A medium reactor right there. And then we're gonna need some shields. Like so. doors between the shields and the main. There, like that for now. Okay, this will cover the front. 2 shields is probably good for now. Also, that door arrangement is not intelligent. I really don't like the auto doors. They almost never place them where I would place them. Anyway, you heard a Discord sound. Well, it shouldn't be doing that. Actually, yes, it should be. Although you shouldn't be hearing it. I need to go adjust some stuff, I think. Later, after stream. It's probably playing through the wrong audio device again. Let's see. We don't need a mining laser. We do need point defenses. Or not point defenses, disruptors. So I think we'll put a pair... Well, we do need point defenses, too. We'll put one in the middle. And then we'll put 2 out here. Like that. And then we'll fill the rest of that gappage with nice, beautiful armor blocks. Put some triangles on the front. And of course, we'll block out a bunch more armor over here as well. Actually do like that. Like that. Nice thick side armor. Oops. And there we go. Put another wedge armor there. Like so. Okay, these sides are going to receive some point defenses of their own. Like so. Recess them in a little bit so they can't be shot from the outside quite as easily. In here somewhere is where I'd like to put the large shields so that they arc around like that, but yeah, I think we'll do like this for now. For storage, we'll put a pair of these right here. We're going to need to put a ammo factory, at least one. You know, 2 ammo factories wouldn't hurt anybody. And then we might as well go for large storages again. For sulfur. Actually, maybe we should do full-size large storages for sulfur. I don't really want to put the control room here upon further consideration, so we'll move it back for now. There we go. This is a bit vulnerable. If these shields go down, and they'll have a straight shot right down here through just weak corridors. So I'm actually going to go ahead and remove. We're going to put that in like that. And then I'm going to remove that. And we'll make it a little thicker there in the front, just because. These should be able to handle point defense anyway. For now, we're designing it no wider than the front shields. But later we might change that. Okay. Let's put some thick armor on the outside, because armor protection from all sides is a must. I'd love to have some flak batteries on here. Ooh. Man, that's tempting. Be hard to fit a flak battery in. Well, we could fit a flak battery in front of the shields like this on each side. Then we'd want to move those disruptors probably forward a little bit. It's really tempting. Or we could put them on the outside right here. We would have to do something about ammo storage. We did that though. That's a really narrow fire cone. Yeah, we'll leave those off for now. Apparently they can destroy lasers and stuff too. Really makes me want to put one on. I really want to do it. It's a really narrow fire cone. If that fire, I thought for sure the fire cone would be wider. If the fire cone was wider, then putting one in the middle and moving that, or just even not moving the power generator and just having them run through there to get ammo. That requires 2 crew though. That's another thing we need to worry about. We don't have that much crew. We don't know if we'll be able to effectively man this thing in the first place. Speaking of crew, let's go ahead and add a few crew right there. And airlock hatches. Ooh, we're going to need to put in... Do not forget fire extinguishers near the cannons. We'll put 2 of them there, I think. That won't be too disruptive. Already this thing claims it needs 72 crew, which is kind of insane. Okay. Let's try to get some engines in here. I'd really like hyperdrives. I don't think hyperdrives are happening. Okay, medium reactor, tight up against the engine room. 2 huge thrusters pointing forward. We're going to do very similar to what I did with the other ship as far as engines go. 2 large thrusters pointing sideways. Corridors. Okay, the only doors to the engines will be off the engine room. I like that. Okay, now armor. Because you could never have enough armor. I think we'll do like that for now. You know what? No, we're not going to do like that for now. We'll do like that for now. And then from there, we will do like that. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll do an armor wedge over here, like so, and like so. There we go. That's fairly thick rear armor. I'm going to also put some point defenses in here if I can figure out a good place for them. One there. And then I do want some pointed straight back, so we'll do like that. Like so, I suppose. That'll work. Alright. Now, these sides... Oops, I deleted some stuff I didn't want to delete. Oh well, that's easy enough to fix. Actually, let's use... we're going to have to move these engines back some. Which is not a big deal. Cut. And paste. And add some nice thick armor. This thing is way over armored at this point, just to be clear. And fire extinguishers. We'll put some in there like so. And we'll put some... we don't want them to be too close to this, because if anything explodes, it's going to be that. But anyway. Yeah, we need a better place for the cockpit, because we want to have a quarter running down the middle. Worst case, we can run corridors down the outside, though, I guess. I'd like to have... a sensor array in here. Okay, this thing is becoming obscenely expensive. Need airlocks? Yes, indeed, I have not added those yet. That's easy, though. They're all going here somewhere, probably. But I should probably put them in before I forget about them. Let's go ahead and put... where do I want to put those? I don't want the control room here, is the problem. But I also don't want to put it anywhere else. Here. Let's do... like that. And then we'll move the control room up to there. That'll give a bit of space. It will cut into our storage for sulfur a little bit, but that's okay. Because if we use up this much sulfur, we can always just stop and mine a little more. Okay, so that needs to be like so. Oh, and we had more crew quarters there that I accidentally deleted. Okay, that gives us room for 36 crew. They suggest 92. No, not happening. Okay, airlocks. We'll put one airlock right here in the middle, I think. I'm tempted to add more airlocks, but I don't think we really need them. At the moment, anyway, we certainly don't. We have way more armor than we can ever possibly use. This thing's gonna be slow as heck. I might replace some of this inner armor with structure. Particularly, at least at first. From like here back. I think actually I'm gonna do that. Oops. There we go. Maybe we should move some beds around to help movement of engine powering. Yeah. I don't think that's actually going to be a problem. Probably what I'm going to have to do is add more beds than what I already have. In which case I might put a couple down there. But it's not like it used to be where they hang out at their beds all the time. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I wanted to put on here. I would like to put some large shields to protect this back here, but as it's designed, I don't think that's going to happen. For one thing, I don't own the blueprint yet. That's not really a big hurdle, but... Okay. So it looks like we have plenty of coils. We need a bunch of other stuff, though. Needless to say, this ship is not getting built the way it is designed for a while. It's kind of bulky. But yet, all it's got for guns is 2 disruptors and 2 deck cannons. It does have local ammo production set up, which is pretty much required. But I'd really like to have a flak battery or 2 on here. The problem is the optimum place to put them, in my opinion, would be out here, I think. No, we could do that. I would want to remove these and thicken up the armor there if I did this then. That's also pretty inconvenient to get ammo to the flak batteries. It'd be tempting to move the deck guns back 1 to put a better corridor through there. Or to move the shields up 1. Actually, that'd be more tempting in some ways. Move the shields up 1, remove the forward defenses, thicken up the armor a little bit. But these things require like 3 crew, which I don't really have the crew to run a flak battery is the thing, so we're not going to do that. Especially not to run multiple flak batteries. All right, well, let's go kick some butt. Let's see, Renegade Pack. Let's go see what we're dealing with. Two things moving close. Let's go find out what they are. I really don't have enough crew to run that design, even if I do make it. A Glant, which is going to be annoying but not real trouble, and a Fanged Fighter, which is going to be definitely no trouble at all. Okay, Model C, you take on the Fanged Fighter. And Barge, you take on the Glint. We did not want to do that, because the Glint has disruptors and apparently nothing else. So if we can get... Yeah. Please shoot at the guy whose front is covered with armor. Thank you. Also, please stop shooting at this one. Here. There we go. Clean all that up. Not sure why I was concerned about the missions with more than one ship. They're only Danger 3, so there's not like they're going to put anything actually powerful in there. Yeah, right now I just need to focus on getting more crew. And not even for the combat ship. The barge needs more crew too. They can't even keep the sensors up with any reliability. Let's go over here next. We could probably take on the pirate base ones, but I want to leave them for later. Okay. Let's keep moving in. We have a toothpick and a glint. The toothpick is the biggest threat here. Although it should go down fairly quickly. The glint is mostly annoying more than anything. Hey, you knock it off. Large cannons are good. A little bit of damage to the nose, not enough to matter. I think the Model C might have taken a bit of damage too. Yeah, once again, not enough to matter. Alright. Yeah, this thing's not even finished yet. 2 more large storages on each side going here. As well as some more factory modules. Let's go find out who this is. There we go. I do wish I had slightly bigger engines on the Model C sometimes. Argonaut, huh? That looks like actually kind of a nasty combo. It'll go down quickly, though. Cockpits in the rear, unarmored. If only we could take out its engines and get around behind it, it'd be an easy kill, but as it is, we will just shell it with the large cannons until it blows up. Nice and easy. It doesn't have anything that can do any real damage to our shields. It's probably going to die to a critical case of reactor failure. Assuming it doesn't die of just losing all of its parts before. Yeah, kaboom. Reactor failure. Has this cleaned up everything around there? Yes, it has. Alright. Bring the barge in and clean up the mess. There we go. Suck up all that delicious loot. Hopefully we get enough things like reactor components and such like that we can then just mine a whole bunch of iron and a bit of copper and have everything we need. Actually, let's clear out this asteroid. There we go. Do some mining with the Model C? Sure, why not? We'll just transfer the cargo when we're done. Transfer resources. Titanium. Looks like we probably should stop and mine a little bit of sulfur as well. We're a little low. We're good on ammo though, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Also, I really need to start worrying about hyperdrives. I really need to start worrying about hyperdrives. Because we're going to need to leave this system soon. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to try to ambush them in the rear with the barge. It looks like they're headed right in. Yeah. We got a bite, which is no threat at all whatsoever. And we got a marigold, which is also no threat at all whatsoever. Boom. And also boom. Okay. Clean that up. And that up. At 8 times speed. Fuck all this up. Good deal. Okay, Model C also needs a small repair. Actually, that was more substantial than usual. Getting shot in the side smarts. Alright, on to the next one. Then we should probably go turn our bounties in at the nearby station. Hello, how are you? You seem like you could use a little bit of explosive reconstruction. Oh, you're one of the annoying ones. Okay. He blew up really easily. Basically no damage worth mentioning. And a cartridge. Okay. Let's see if he can swing around behind him. Alright. Lasers. Take out the cockpit before he blows up too much. There. Good loot. The less damage they take, the more likely we are to acquire the good bits. The cutthroat. The cutthroat looks pretty heavily armed, not gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and aim straight for the cockpit and hope we kill it before too much bad happens. Okay, we haven't even lost shields yet. Boom. Alright, barge barrow. Get all that beautiful loot as well. The reactors are the big thing we need right now. There we go. More beautiful, delicious loot. I wish instead of burning these two thrusters opposed to each other to keep it somewhat straight, that they would burn this thruster and this thruster. I don't know. Don't know if that'd be any faster or not. The game does a really good job of calculating which thrusters it needs to burn to make the ship go in a particular direction, so probably knows better than I do. Okay. Let's mine this gold before I forget about it. Okay. Now, let's go back to the station and see what's going on there. More specifically, what targets we can turn in. We should have a bunch of bounties. Alright, 4 bounties, for which we receive a bit of money each. They want uranium? Nah. Tri-steel? No, I'm more likely to want to buy tri-steel than anything. We need more fame. That's unfortunate. Okay. Are there any blueprints here that I needed that I didn't buy yet? Large shield generator, maybe. Tri-steel smelter is an option. Particularly since I have quite a lot of titanium in stock. I probably should buy the tri-steel smelter. I left an open space here for it and everything. Although I'm not sure if that's the right size. I don't remember if it's the same size as the steel smelter, if it's smaller. I think it might be smaller. But I'm not actually sure. Anyway, it is 10:43. And normally I try to stop around 10:30. So I'm going to save my game. And I'm going to call it here for the night. Oh, let's see. Who is streaming what? Looks like Abby's not on, but Af is on, and he is streaming Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, let's raid Af. Speaking of Af, I'm not sure when, but at some point, hopefully we'll play more Cosmoteer together and continue our little game we have going there. I definitely missed my ship from that game. It was much more capable than anything I have in this one yet. But anyway, tomorrow I want to try to play some X4. But until then, I suppose you can all have fun over at AF's, and I will see you all later. Once I get the raid command to go through. Raid command, what are you doing? Twitch, are you behaving? Twitch is being weird. The raid command was just swallowed and didn't do anything. That's real nice of you, Twitch. Let's see. Screw off. I don't want to care about that. There we go. Raid channel. F writing. Start raid. For some reason the raid command didn't work. Anyway. Now I have to kill a little bit of time before the ready to raid thing comes up. And there we go. All right. I will see you all later. Have an awesome night and goodbye. Raid? I think that worked.